What's up, everybody? Billy Badass Butter TV, man. Don't mind me, man. I got to roll my little thing. Oh, I shouldn't say my little thing, because I roll big old fat gorilla fingers. That's just what I do, man. That's just what I've been doing. I roll them big, fat, like that. Yeah, man. Beautiful day out here in the city of Tacoma, you know? And, man, I'm gonna just get up on some of these topics. But I'm gonna roll my thing before we do our thing. Hear ye, man. Billy Badass Butter TV. This is me, man. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Let's go. See y'all next time.
Legal action after she says she spent nearly 2 weeks in mental health institutions for no legitimate reason.
She claims in a recently filed lawsuit that it was orchestrated by her own mother, and others who should have protected her failed her.
NBC6 investigative reporter Amy Viteri has her story.
So legally, I can go home.
No, you cannot.
Why?
Because you're being Baker acted.
Body camera video shows the moments Broward deputies encouraged Demore Hadley to get into this pickup truck with people she says she didn't know.
I can't ride with you and you guys take me?
You're going to be in handcuffs, so dog's not going to be able to come?
I don't want to be in handcuffs.
Okay.
Demore says they took her to a hospital for a mental health evaluation after this doctor signed paperwork saying she was a risk to herself.
What he told me was, we received a call from your family that you tried to OD the night before.
A doctor she says she'd never met before. And according to Demore, it's her own mother who's behind it. In this lawsuit, she claims her mother, Desiree Perez, used unlawful means to have Demore falsely detained under Florida's Baker Act and Marchman Act.
So she's the CEO of ROC Nation, a company that she owns along with Sean Carter, the famous rapper Jay-Z.
The complaint alleges a conspiracy, saying Perez used her money, power, and influence to tear apart Demore and her husband, Javon Hadley, and created an enterprise of individuals to effectuate her plot.
To essentially try to separate me from my husband and to falsely accuse him of domestic violence.
Perez has repeatedly denied these allegations in court filings. A month before Demore filed her complaint, we found her mother filed her own lawsuit against Demore's husband, Javon. Citing evidence, Perez says he has abused her daughter for years, something the couple has denied in court records. In that lawsuit, Desiree Perez says she moved to Baker Act her daughter, fearing she was at risk of suicide and abusing prescription drugs.
I haven't seen anything in my entire 20 years of practicing law that it is so clear that someone did something wrong.
Attorney Hilton Napoleon is representing Demore in the lawsuit, which claims Perez harassed the couple for years, including making unfounded claims to get Javon arrested on multiple occasions for battery and domestic violence, charges prosecutors did not pursue.
The state attorney's office wrote a 11-page scathing closeout memoranda, which basically said that her mother made false allegations to the police.
In this closeout memo, a prosecutor with the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office cites Demore's lack of cooperation and raises concerns about some of the evidence and how it was obtained. The prosecutor also wrote Demore was wrongfully Baker Acted last year, something her mother's attorney disputes in this letter, challenging many of the memo's other conclusions.
I have 3 different collateral sources of information that say that she's been acting psychotic, that she threatened to overdose yesterday.
Demore's lawsuit alleges her mother conspired with prominent psychiatrist Dr. Daniel Bober, seen here in body camera video, and others to have Demore committed for a mental health evaluation. Bober cites supporting evidence from her family and diagnosed Demore with an unspecified psychosis. He ordered she be taken to Memorial Regional Hospital, where he is chief of psychiatry, and where results from drug tests taken upon admission were negative, according to records Demore shared with us.
They told me your tox screens came out negative, and I go, I know. I don't do drugs.
In a statement, Dr. Bober's attorney said DeMore was placed under the Baker Act for 38 hours due to the potential risk of imminent harm she posed to herself, adding failing to take appropriate action would have been a breach of Dr. Bober's ethical and professional obligations. While DeMore was at Memorial, her mother further petitioned to have her transported to a different facility under Florida's Marchman Act, claiming again in court records that DeMore suffered from severe drug abuse. A judge granted that petition.
They ran the test. They knew that she had no drugs in her system and she was not abusing drugs. And the fact that you can't do anything about it is scary.
DeMore was sent to this treatment center in Deerfield Beach, where Dr. Bober serves as medical director.
Where are the people that are supposed to protect me from this happening?
According to her lawsuit, DeMore requested a hair follicle test at that facility called Life Skills, which detects drug use for at least the past 3 months, and which showed no drugs had been in DeMore. DeMore was held at Life Skills until April 8th. She shared discharge paperwork that lists a diagnosis of persistent depressive disorder, which she disputes. No medication was prescribed. Court records show DeMore was able to leave that day after her mother voluntarily dismissed the case. But DeMore says the damage has been done, and she feels a system designed to keep people safe failed to protect her.
Money, influence, and power should not be something that's used, right, or abused to hurt innocent people.
Perez has filed a motion to dismiss DeMore's complaint, asserting that the Baker Act and other legal proceedings she has undertaken were rooted in legitimate concern for her daughter's safety.
The Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office tells us they stand by their memo. Memorial Healthcare says they can't speak about DeMore's case because of the pending lawsuit. We also contacted Life Skills South Florida and have not yet heard back. BSO told us the incident involving DeMore is now internally under review. Amy Viteri, NBC6 News.
Hear ye, hear ye. Really badass butter TV, man. Yeah, man. The conspiracy theories keep coming out, man, about Desiree Perez, the second in charge over there at ROC Nation Sports, and just ROC Nation period records. Man, ROC Nation CEO Desiree Perez, man. Was Tory Lanez set up by Megan's team at ROC Nation? Desiree Perez, the most dangerous woman behind Tory Lanez lockup. It's Tory Lanez's father went off on ROC Nation and Desiree Perez. Everybody got a story about Desiree Perez and her connections to Tory Lanez, even down all the way down to the stabbings that happened to him, man. She strikes again, man. We just watched her. She's willing to throw her own kid under the bus, man. She might be evil, y'all. She might be evil. I don't know. Is she as evil as they say? Is ROC Nation as evil as they say? Is the conspiracy theories true? Man, like, share, subscribe, man, and leave your comments in the comments section. And let me know what y'all think, man, about Desiree Perez, man. Really badass butter TV, man. Hear ye, hear ye. This was me, and I'm out, man. For sure.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. There have been some bombshell evidence that has been dropped regarding this whole Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez case. Now, Tory Lanez is currently spending 10 years in prison because he was found guilty of shooting at Megan Thee Stallion. And his legal team has been working hard for him to get an appeal because they feel like there was some foul play in court. And they recently released a lot of evidence related to this case, and some of the evidence was actually suppressed. So even though it's not new, it wasn't shown during the trial. So it is some bombshell evidence now that is being presented to the public. And Tory's appeal is currently pending. So if they do update the evidence, it's going to cause a much greater delay. And after Tory got stabbed 14 times in...
Yeah, it's real nasty. It's real nasty, bro. Tory Lanez got 10 years for allegedly doing, what they say he did. He shot at her or didn't shoot at her. Man, it don't matter. He 10 years, but it sounds like he got some good action on appeal, man. The court suppressed evidence that could have had him acquitted, and man, that's not okay. And now we got more evidence. I guess they got footage of the night that it happened. So, man, hopefully bro win his appeal. Man, really badass butter. Really badass butter TV, man. Hear ye. It's time to hear me. Man, I don't know what's going on with the Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion case. I mean, all I see is what y'all see online and in the news. Tory Lanez was found guilty in the court of law. A lot of people say he's innocent though, right? A lot of people say Meg Thee Stallion, had a different story the night of, and then a whole different story days later. It's neither here nor there what happened, because bro is locked up. Now he get knifed up. And all fingers is pointing at CEO, ROC Nation, Desiree Perez. As y'all can see, what I just saw, in the news, the Florida news. This is her daughter suing her with some cold allegations, and then she's got a lawsuit against her daughter with some other allegations. Sounds like a family affair, but when you are going against your family in public, everybody on the outside looking in is gonna see you as a bad person. You don't do that with your family. You don't fight. Whatever fighting y'all have with the family, keep that indoors. But this shit is all public now. So I guess we'll just see what's gonna happen next in this Desiree Perez, conspiracy, Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion mess. Okay, let me know what y'all think, man. Really badass butter TV. I'll see y'all next time. Subscribe though. I'll see all y'all non-subscribers. Keep watching. Keep watching. And not, man, it don't cost a dime to hit that button and get up in this mutton. You feel me? It don't cost a dime. It's free. To hear me. Really badass butter TV, man. I'll see y'all next time. Go.